In just a bit, you will be hearing from Mr. Gilbert Chuah, Head of Mobile Financial Services International Group Singtel, to tell us more about driving financial inclusion in a pandemic, the evolving role of digital remittance. Gilbert, please.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Gilbert Chuah, and I'm the Head of Mobile Financial Services in Singtel. And I'm pleased to be speaking to you today on the role of digital remittances in driving financial inclusion in today's day and age against the backdrop of the COVID-19 pandemic. So, some background. Some background on the Singtel Group for those of you who might not be familiar. Singtel today is not just Singapore and not just telco. We now operate across different businesses and markets to cater to the digital lifestyle of our customers. So this includes mobile, data, internet, TV, infocoms technology, and digital solutions. And through our associates, we currently operate in 21 countries, in Thailand with AIS, the Philippines with Globe, Indonesia we have Telkomsel, and Airtel in India, which extends our presence into the African continent. And of course, Australia with Optus, which is a wholly owned subsidiary. Now, more than 65% of our underlying net profits come from operations outside of Singapore. And importantly, in these markets, we are in leading market position or number 1 or number 2, with a total customer base of close to 700 million subscribers. Now, this scale gives us the opportunity to play differently and leverage our network to build a digital ecosystem that binds and connects our customers and create stickiness with them. And with our wide and interconnected network across borders, we have a unique opportunity to bring our services and products to our customers, a variety of digital platforms, and act as their digital glue. And this includes apps such as lifestyle and financial apps in our associate countries, like Link Aja in Indonesia. We have Airtel Thanks, MyAIS, GCash in Philippines, and of course, Singtel Dash in Singapore. Now in Singapore, with Singtel Dash, which is going to be our focus for today, we have a proven track record in building a useful mobile-first offering to cater to our customers' payment and lifestyle needs. With over 1 million users and more than 70,000 merchant acceptance points across Singapore, we have continued to grow from strength to strength over the years, and we have seen significant growth in monthly active user year on year, including a 2.4 times increase in the last 18 months alone. As an all-in-one wallet, Dash allows you to make payments both online for your e-commerce purchases and also offline at supermarkets and retail stores. And you can also pay for your food at more than 9,000 hawker stores, as well as your commute when you take the train, the bus, or the taxi. Now, beyond digital payments, we have also incorporated more value-added services and delightful customer experiences in our app. So this includes meaningful partnerships with key partners in ecosystem like Faith, which now enables payments through Dash across 12,000 Faith merchant points. We also work together with NTUC Income to provide complimentary insurance for our remittance users. This is also the reason why we sought to expand our offering beyond just payments to now include financial services as well. An example of this is Dash Easy Earn, which is our first insurance savings offering, which we roll out in June this year, with a focus on providing a flexible and high-yielding insurance savings plan for our customers. So overall, Dash Easy Earn exceeded expectations and reached over 100 million in assets under management within 88 days. As we continue to expand our suite of mobile financial services in the coming year, our remittance offering is going to be a continued differentiator for Singtel Dash in this very fragmented financial services market, in which we see good opportunity to push for greater financial inclusion among the underserved community in Singapore. Now, mobile remittance is more important than ever as our regional economies see greater transboundary migration for those seeking greater mobility. The potential for greater uptake of cross-border money transfers, especially on the mobile platform, is increasing as we move towards greater adoption across the region. And why is this so? Because Southeast Asia is a mobile-first region, and the number of mobile internet users only continues to grow each year. And just over a decade ago, 4 in 5 Southeast Asians had no internet connectivity and had limited access to the internet. Today, Southeast Asians are the most engaged mobile internet users in the world. There are 360 internet users in the region, and 90% of them are connected to the internet primarily through their mobile phones. And this number is only set to increase over time. Now, on the other hand, over 70% of Southeast Asians remain underserved or unbanked. And with the increasing mobile internet penetration, traditional cash-reliant and underserved unbanked people in Southeast Asia can now turn to new digital channels. And these channels are democratizing financial access across the region. As mobile wallets, mobile remittances offer an alternative way for them to provide them with affordable, secure, and accessible financial services. Now, within Singapore, there is a fairly large market to be served. The foreign workers base actually make up nearly 1.3 million in Singapore, just under a fifth of our population, who send money home on a regular basis. And with the foreign workers and the foreign domestic workers especially, we see this as a strong opportunity for us to cater to the traditionally underserved community in Singapore with our remittance services. And this is validated by the uptick on our Dash platform, which has seen close to 4 times the number of new remittance users since last December. So signaling a very strong demand coming from there. But like any other businesses, the digital business is not without its challenges. Remittance is a highly fragmented market in Singapore, especially where many foreign workers have multiple options from large remittance houses to the smaller ones in neighborhood heartland and malls, right? And this sheer degree of choice makes it more challenging for brands to really cut through the clutter. And this is also a highly regulated industry. There are also local and overseas regulatory guidelines to adhere to when it comes to moving money overseas. So it's always a fine balancing act between providing convenience and compliance. Okay, you make it too easy, there will be regulatory risks, and you make it too difficult, you lose that convenience factor, right? So it's indeed a balancing act. Now, strong and consistent volume of remittances are required to keep the margin healthy. Quite simply, we are talking about scale here. So scale is key. And to round things off, there's a challenging customer profile. Very often, our target audience is the underserved. They come from the various parts of Asia. They speak different languages and often widely differing culture norms, requiring tailored marketing and engagement efforts. And with our experience over the years in the remittance scene, we have been able to successfully navigate these challenges to adapt the Dash remittance offering, which I will share in more detail over the next couple of slides. Now, with the migrant workers community playing such an integral role in our society, Singtel believes that we have a part to play in supporting them and enabling their lifestyle. This community forms a good segment of our remittance customer base. Now, for this group, there are 2 things that are simply essential: to be connected to their loved ones and to be able to send money back home. We first started supporting this community with prepaid SIM cards that enable them to stay connected to their loved ones. And then we introduced mobile remittance as a service offering. Now, as we evolve this offering, we naturally integrated with Dash, our all-in-one mobile solution, with its ecosystem of ready partners. We have worked tirelessly to build affinity with the foreign workers community. It is a result of this long-term relationship building and our continued efforts to cater specifically to the needs of this community that has led to our strong remittance user base today. Now, apart from playing a key part in festive celebrations and sponsoring events for their enjoyment, we also have a long-standing partnership with NGOs, such as the Association of Employment Agencies in Singapore, MWC, Migrant Worker Center, as well as CDE, the Center for Domestic Employees, to continuously look into the needs of the community. Now, as we delve a bit deeper into our network, Dash currently serves 7 markets: China, Philippines, Malaysia, Indonesia, Myanmar, India, and Bangladesh. Malaysia is our latest corridor. We only introduced it just a few months ago. And since launch, we have already seen more than 14 million in transaction value. And we are also the first mobile wallet to be connected with the Alipay app. And it's 900 million users earlier this year as well. And today, 70% of our volume remittance to China is actually via Alipay. And for the first 11 months of the year, we saw a 2.7 times increase in transaction value compared to the same period in 2019. We are proud of these key milestones, and which we feel that is extremely timely due to the safe distancing measures and travel restrictions because of the COVID-19 pandemic. So despite the challenges, what set Dash apart is that we know what our customers truly needed and that we have the ability to effectively deliver the service. The brand equity that we have built up since the days of our prepaid SIM card has also built trust for the Singtel brand and our proven delivery of what customers need. So with 140 years of operating experience, plus our vast network in the region, it has equipped us with the know-how to navigate complicated regulatory systems across the region. The mobile remittance process on Dash itself is also made simple, it's transparent, safe with no strings attached, and low transaction fees. And users know that when they use Dash for remittance, they know where their money is going, and they can easily access their remittance histories in the app to keep track of their money. One of the key differentiators for Dash is our comprehensive remittance channel. Aside from facilitating the remittance, from the Dash wallet to the beneficiary's bank account, we also enable cash picked up points to cater to recipients who may not be banked, who are unbanked. In addition to that, we also enable wallet-to-wallet remittance in a number of markets. We have Link Aja in Indonesia, so you can actually transfer funds from the Dash wallet into the Link Aja wallet directly. We have also established connection with GCash in the Philippines and also BCash in Bangladesh. Now, apart from being able to make mobile remittance anytime, anywhere, which significantly reduces the amount of time needed on our customers' day off, Dash also seeks to provide even more value-added experiences for customers to improve their convenience. So we have introduced what we call the eKYC, Know Your Customer. It is a process that we've implemented sometime last year that enable our customers to be able to register for remittance directly through the Dash app without having to go to the physical location, right? And since then, more than 60,000 of our new users have actually been onboarded in this manner. And as additional add-on, we also started to offer complimentary services to our remittance customers, and that include insurance coverage that protects this community through our partnership with NTUC Income, and also an ability to make international airtime top up through Dash for their loved ones based overseas. Now, these services were especially crucial during the heights of the COVID-19, as movements and daily activities are severely restricted for the foreign workers community. Now, for those living in Singapore, and perhaps for some of you across the region, you would have been aware of the intense impact COVID-19 had on the foreign worker community in Singapore. The nationwide lockdown, which lasted from April to June, saw around 300,000 foreign workers largely confined to their dormitories, unable to lead their normal lives, and also to provide support to their families back home. So their normal remittance routine has grounded to an abrupt halt. Digital remittance hence took on a new urgency and make access to funds more critical for many of the families, especially during these very trying times. Now, during this time, our aim was to keep up with the demand and accelerate the onboarding of new customers, and to make it easy for these customers to understand and use the service. There was a need for us to react fairly quickly and brought in self-service kiosks, self-service cash-in kiosks into the various isolation centers and dormitories where foreign workers were accommodated, so that they could conveniently top up their Dash wallet and remit money online. We also deploy personnel onto the flotel where workers were residing to answer inquiries or teach them how to use the app. Now, as many continues to be stuck at home or in dormitories, we also push out various advocacy and educational efforts through the media and partnership. So on the grassroots front, we work with AEAS to conduct workshops and to educate their members on the benefit of Dash remittance, so that they would then be able to communicate to domestic help employers and teach them how easy it is to set up and to make the remittance transaction within the app. Now, to provide a greater peace of mind for our users, we also expanded our existing personal accident insurance offering in partnership with NTUC Income, and extended free COVID-19 coverage for all remittance users during this period, and which is truly aligned with our values as a brand that cares. Now, as our users lead increasingly digital-led lives, the sky's truly the limit for Dash and for our remittance offering. Moving ahead, we will focus on deepening and broadening our engagement with customers. As we broaden, we look at expanding our corridors to include more across the region, and also to explore destinations such as Australia, US, UK for parents to send money to their children studying abroad. And we also hope to continue to deepen our inroads to existing corridors to add more options for customers to receive, or their beneficiary to receive their funds conveniently. And in the same vein, we also on the lookout for like-minded partners who share the same values and outlook as we leverage fintech to drive financial inclusion. An ongoing process for us is to look at the improvement of the user experience on Dash, something we are constantly reviewing and iterating as we grow. An example of this was our most recent UI upgrade to a slicker look to reflect our new brand look and feel. And we also have added Dash Rewards to our platform, which rewards all remittance users with Dash points, which they can then accumulate for vouchers to redeem for perks within the Dash point. And that includes the ability for them to redeem data through the app. Now, innovation is part of our DNA, and this is what we will continue to strive for as we expand and offer more value-added services that are relevant for our customers. So this is there's a lot of potential to engage with our registered user base of 1 million customers on Dash, and we would like to take this opportunity to encourage partners who are interested to reach out to have a discussion on how we can collaborate together in line with our goal of driving financial inclusion across the region and enabling the digital lifestyle of our consumers. So specifically, if you are an e-wallet or service provider that's curious to understand how your e-wallet or service can integrate seamlessly with Dash or the Dash offering, or if you're an organization or NGOs who are keen to explore how our organization can work together to address the needs and add value to the overseas community in Singapore, we will definitely love to hear from you. So with that, I end my presentation. Thank you so much for your time.